Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jai Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Chapter Liberation of Sarva Bhattacharya. Naumita ma Gaura Chandraya Kutarka Kakshayam Sarva Bhoma Sarva Bhuma Bhakti Bhum Namacharat. Offer a respectful obeisance to Lord Gaurachandra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who converted the hard-hearted Sarva Bhattacharya, the reservoir of all bad logic, into a great devotee. Jaya Jaya Gaura Chandra Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, all glories to Advaita Acharya, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Aveshe Chalila Prabhu Jagannatha Mandire Jagannatha Deki Prema Haila Astire. In ecstasy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went from Alanatha to the temple of Jagannatha. After seeing Lord Jagannatha, he became very restless due to love of God. Jagannatha Alangite Chalila Dhana Mandire Padila Prema Avishtahana. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went very swiftly to embrace Lord Jagannatha, but when he entered the temple, he was so overwhelmed with love of God that he fainted to the floor. Deva Sarva Bhaumatana Ke Kare Darshana Padicha Marita Teno Kailani Varana. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fell down, Sarva Bhattacharya happened to see him. When the watchman threatened to beat the Lord, Sarva Bhattacharya immediately forbade him. Raghura Saundarya Kara Prema Vikara Deki Sarva Bhoma Haila Vismita Apara. Sarva Bhattacharya is very surprised to see the personal beauty of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as well as a transcendental transformation wrought on his body due to love of Godhead. Bahukshane Chaitanya Nahe Bhag Bhoge Re Kala Haila Sarva Bhoma Maneta Ve Upaya Chindila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained unconscious for a long time. Meanwhile, the time of offering prasada to Lord Jagannatha came. The Bhattacharya tried to think of a remedy. Shishya Padi Chadware Prabhu Nila Vahana Dhare Ani Pavitra Sthane Rakhila Shoyana. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was unconscious. Sarva Bhattacharya, with the help of a watchman and some disciples, carried him to his home and laid him down in a very sanctified room. At that time, Sarva Bhattacharya lived on the southern side of the Jagannatha temple. His home was practically on the beach and is known as Markandeya Saraswata. At present, it is used as a monastery of the Ganga Mata. Swasha Pravasha Nahi Udara Spandana Dekhiya Chintita Haila Bhattacharya Ramana. Examining the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarva Bhattacharya saw that the abdomen was not moving and that he was not breathing. Seeing his condition, Bhattacharya became very anxious. Sukshma Tula Ani Nasa Agrete Dharila Isha Chalaya Tula Dekhi Dharya Haila. The Bhattacharya then took a fine cotton swab and put it before the Lord's nostril. When he saw that the cotton moved very slightly, he became hopeful. Vashi Bhattacharya Mane Karena Vichara Hey Krishna Mahapremera Satvika Vikara. Sitting beside Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought, this is a transcendental ecstatic transformation brought about by love of Krishna. Sudipta Satvika E Nama Ye Pralaya Nitya Siddha Bhakte Se Sudipta Bhavahaya. Upon seeing the sign of Sudipta Satvika, Sarva Bhattacharya could immediately understand the transcendental ecstatic transformation in the body of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Such a sign takes place only in the bodies of eternally liberated devotees. Purport. The word Sudipta Satvika is explained as follows by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. The Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu mentions 8 kinds of transcendental transformation in the bodies of the advanced devotees. There are sometimes checked by the devotees, and there are 2 stages of checking, technically called Dhumaita and Jolita. Dhumaita, smoking stage, is exhibited when only 1 or 2 transformations slightly present and it is possible to conceal them. When more than 2 or 3 transcendental transformations manifest, it is not possible to conceal them, although with great difficulty. And that stage is called Jalita, lighter. And when 4 or 5 symptoms are exhibited, Deepta, blazing stage, has been reached. When 5, 6 or all the 8 symptoms are simultaneously manifest, the position called Udipta, inflamed. And when all the 8 symptoms are multiplied 1,000 times and are all visible at once, the devotee is in Sudipta, intensely flamed stage. Nitya Siddha Bhakta indicates the eternal liberated estates of the Lord. Such devotees enjoy the company of the Lord in 4 relationships as servant, friend, parent and conjugal lover. Adhiruddha bhavayan ratanga evikara manushera deha deki bada chamatkara. Son of Bhattacharya considered the uncommon ecstatic symptoms of Adhiruddha bhava appearing in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is very wonderful. How are they possible in the body of a human being? Adhiruddha bhava or Adhiruddha Mahabhava is explained in the Ujjwal Lingamani by Sri Rupa Goswami. Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur quotes in Rupa Goswami as follows. The loving propensity of the Ashaya devotee toward the Vishaya Lord becomes so ecstatic that even after enjoying the company of the beloved, the devotee feels that the enjoyment is insufficient. At such a time, the lover sees the beloved in different ways. Such a development of ecstasy is called Anuraga. When Anuraga reaches its highest limit and becomes perceivable in the body, it is called Bhava. When the bodily symptoms are not very distinct, however, the emotional stage is called Anuraga, not Bhava. When Bhava ecstasy is intensified, it is called Mahabhava. The symptoms of Mahabhava are visible only in the body of the eternal estates like the gopis. Eta Chinti Bhattacharya Achena Vashiya Nityanandadi Simha Dware Milira Ashiya. While the Bhattacharya was thinking in this way at his home, all the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, headed by Nityananda Prabhu, approached the Simha Dwara, the entrance door of the temple. Tana Shumne Lokaka He Annunena Bhata Eka Sannyasi Asi Deki Jagannatha. There the devotees heard the people talking about a mendicant who had come to Jagannath Puri and seen the deity of Jagannatha. Murchita Haila Chetana Nahaya Sharire Sarva Momalana Gera Apana Rangare. The people said that the sannyasi had fallen unconscious upon seeing the deity of Lord Jagannatha. Because his consciousness did not return, Sarva Bhattacharya had taken him to his home. Shuni Sabe Janila E Mahaprabhure Karya Hena Kale Ailatahan Gopinathacharya. Hearing this, the devotees could understand that they were speaking of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just then, Shri Gopinathacharya arrived. Nadiya Nivasi Visharade Rajamata Mahaprabhu Bhakta Teno Prabhu Tattva Gyata. Gopinath Acharya was a resident of Nadia and a son-in-law of Vishrada and a devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He knew the true identity of their lordship. Maheshwara Visharada was a classmate of Nilambara Chakravarti. He lived in Nadia district in a village called Vidyanagara, and the two sons named Madhusudana Vidya Vachaspati and Vasudeva Sarabhama. His son-in-law was Gopinath Acharya. Mukunda Sahita Pure Ache Parichaya Mukunda Dekhiya Tanga Haira Vismaya. Gopinath Acharya had previously been acquainted with Mukunda Datta, and when the Acharya saw him at Jagannath Puri, he was very much astonished. Mukunda Tanhara Dekhi Kaila Namaskara Teno Alingala Puche Prabhura Samachara. Samachara is there. They use Samachara. Anyway, this is Bengali. Mukunda Datta offered obeisance to Gopinath Acharya upon meeting him. Then the Acharya embraced Mukunda Datta and inquired about the news of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mukunda kahe Prabhu iya haila agamane ami sava ashiyachi Mahaprabhu rashane. Mukunda Datta replied, the Lord has already arrived here. You have come with him. Nityananda Gosai Acharya Kaili Namaskara Saba Mili Puche Prabhura Varta Vara Vara. As soon as Gopinath Acharya saw Nityananda Prabhu offered his obeisance unto him, in this way, meeting all the devotees, he asked about the news of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again and again. Mukunda kahe Mahaprabhu Sanyasa Kariya Nila Chale Aila Sange Amasa Valana. Mukunda Datta continued after accepting the sannyasa order. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to Jagannath Puri and has brought all of us with him. Ami Saba Chadi Age Gela Darashane Ami Saba Pacha Aina Tanra Anmashane. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left our company and walked ahead to see Lord Jagannatha. We just arrived and are now looking for him. Anyone loke ramu ke ekatha shunila Sarva Mama Griha Prabhu Anumana Kaila. From the talk of people in general, we have guessed that the Lord is now at the house of Sarva Bhattacharya. Ishvara Darshane Prabhu Preme Achetana Sarva Mama Gela Apana Bhavana. Upon seeing Lord Jagannatha, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became ecstatic and fell unconscious, and Sarva Bhattacharya has taken him to his home in this condition. Tomara Milana Yevi Amara Hailamana Devas Sehi Prane Pailum Tomara Darshana. Just I was thinking of meeting you, by chance we have actually met. Chala Sevi Yai Sara Bhauma Bhavana Prabhu Deki Pache Karila Ishvara Darshana. First let us all go to the house of Sarva Bhattacharya and see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Later we will come to see Lord Jagannatha. Eteshu ni Gopinatha Savahelana Sarva Bhauma Ghare Gela Harshita Hana. Hearing this and feeling very pleased, Gopinath Acharya immediately took all the devotees with him and approached the house of Sarva Bhattacharya. Sarva Bhauma Sanagiya Prabhu Ke Dekhila Prabhu Dekhi Acharya Dukha Harsha Haila. Arriving at the home of Sarva Bhattacharya, everyone saw the Lord lying unconscious. Seeing him in this condition, Gopinath Acharya became very unhappy. But at the same time, he was happy just to see the Lord. Sarva Bhauma Jana Sava Nila Abhyantare Nityananda Gosai Deno Kaila Namaskare. Sarva Bhattacharya permitted all the devotees to enter his house, and upon seeing Nityananda Prabhu, the Bhattacharya offered him obeisance. Sava Sahita Yatha Yogya Kari Milana Prabhu Deki Sava Rela Harshita Amana. Sarva Bhattacharya met with the devotees and offered them a proper welcome. Then they were all pleased to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sarva Bhauma Padala Sava Darshane Karite Chandaneshwara Nija Putra Dila Sava Rasate. Bhattacharya then sent them all back to see Lord Jagannatha, and he asked his son Chandaneshwara to accompany them as a guide. Jagannatha Deki Savara Haila Ananda Bhavete Avishta Haila Prabhu Nityananda. Everyone was very pleased to see the deity of Lord Jagannatha. Lord Nityananda in particular overwhelmed with ecstasy. Sabha Meli Dharatamre Sustira Karila Ishvara Seva Kamala Prashada Anidila. When Lord Nityananda Prabhu nearly fainted, all the devotees caught him and steadied him. At that time, the priest of the Lord Jagannatha brought a garland that had been offered to the deity and offered it to Nityananda Prabhu. Prasada Painasa Vahaila Anandita Mane Purarabi Aila Sarve Mahaprabhu Rastane. Everyone was pleased to receive this garland worn by Lord Jagannatha. Afterward, they all returned to the place where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying. Uchchakari Karasa Ve Nama Sankirtana Vitiya Prahare Haila Prabhura Chetana. All the devotees began to loudly chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Just before noon, the Lord regained his consciousness. Unkara Kariya Uta Hari Hari Boli Anande Sarvama Tanra Laila Pada Uli. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got up and loudly chanted Hari Hari. Saurabh Bhattacharya, they were pleased to see that Lord regained consciousness, and he took the dust of the Lord's lotus feet. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Vashadadeshatahine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we all know, Nityananda Prabhu had broken his sannyasa danda. You know, there are different stages of sannyasa: Kutichaka, Mahudaka, Paripakachakarya and Paramahamsa. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always playing the role of a humble devotee is to carry his danda after sannyasa. A Paramahamsa sannyasi need not carry the sannyasa danda. So what happened that Nityananda Prabhu saw an opportunity when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was taking bath, and he broke his danda into pieces. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came out, he was very upset at that. He did offer some, in fact that river, he threw the dandas in the river, and the river has become a tirtha. It's called Danda Bhanga. You saw that river? They have all the places of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Danda Bhanga, Nadi or whatever they call. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu after that said, you guys, are too much. I'm not going to go with you. I'm going to go ahead, you follow me behind. Something like that. You have an option. So better you go ahead. We'll all wait. We'll come behind. I'm not going to take you with me. Like that there was some. Chaitanya was upset. And he was coming rushing all alone. He was coming to see the deity of Lord Jagannatha. I can hardly narrate this great devotee Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained. We can't imitate, but at least whatever, just like morning we were discussing, unless the heart is pure, we cannot hold all these things. The emotions are pure. Hardly anything happens to us. We went to Jagannath Puri, anything happened? Nothing happens to us. But a pure devotees, yes, their heart is. They can reciprocate with the Lord. Krishna reveals, the deity reveals their presence to them. If you patiently serve the Lord, definitely one day the Lord will receive. But provided our service is pure, which is pleasing to the Lord. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he comes, now he is, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is playing the role of Krishna, playing the role of Radharani. Radha Krishna Pranaya, Prakriti, Radhini Shakti, Smat. It's a big shloka by Rupa Goswami explaining the existence of Lord Chaitanya. So he is in the mood of Radharani. Chaitanya Krishna wanted to taste. What do you want to taste? How Radharani is so attached to him. Therefore he took the mood of Radharani and he came. Feel the whole pleasure. And he is always in the mood of separation from Krishna. And imagine Radharani is coming and Krishna is standing and she is moving towards the Lord. She can't handle that ecstasy. The Lord who is not visible. Suddenly now my Lord is standing here. These emotions in material world are also there is a reflection. Now the wife sees the husband, she also feels, some. That's why all the movies and all the people, novels, everything are dealing with this Madhurya Rasa. This Madhurya Rasa is gutter. Nothing. Gutter. It's a perverted reflection of the original. Prabhupada used to say this boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever relation in the world is rubbish. It is just an imitation of the pure relationship that is there between Radha and Krishna. That's why sex desire is originally called Adi Rasa. And if we hear about this from whom? If we hear about this from scripture, from pure devotees, you will forget your sex desire. Just like we always give the example. Suppose I am having jewelry made of iron and I am thinking this is real jewelry because I have not seen anything better. But you see somebody with real gold jewelry, you understand here, they throw it in dustbin. Because we don't know about the real prema between Radha and Krishna, which is real pure love. In this world, this dealing we think they are of some value. Correct? But when you hear about the pure love of Radha Krishna, that so-called love of this world, you forget. You transcend the material emotions of this world. Just like example is given, that iron and gold, both are metal. Take it. But when you see gold, you understand metal. Iron is on the value. What is the value of gold? So there is love and lust look same. It is very difficult. It is very difficult to discriminate difference between love and lust. They look same. Just like matter and spirit is very difficult to discriminate. It is very difficult to figure out spirit. We all feel I am the body. Correct? It's very difficult to figure out. Philosophizing we do, but difficult to realize. So similarly, it is not easy to realize difference between love and lust. It's very difficult. But when we taste the pure love of Krishna, even smell of that, we understand this is big. Therefore, devotees, when they taste, just smell this pure love, they abandon everything just to taste it more seriously. Because life is for fun. Fun comes in relationships. And when you see real relationships which are existing in the spiritual world and which Krishna comes and gives makes it manifest in this world. Either Lord Krishna or Lord Chaitanya, the real relationships. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is showing the real relation with Radha and Krishna. When it becomes manifest in this world, people even smell it. They just abandon all the so-called relations of this world. Correct? Their mind becomes, they want to, just like we smell nice mangoes now, suppose. Today we don't have mangoes. Suppose you smell nice mangoes, what happens? Then you work to go and eat it. So similarly, when you smell this pure love of Krishna, because the heart, if a heart is pure, actually it is there. But heart is not pure. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he is in the ecstasy of this whole thing. But we are not in that condition. But at least he is kindly written on everything, so we can at least get an idea. So what happens that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore comes to see the deity of Lord Jagannatha, and it's like Radharani approaching towards Krishna. One step, two steps. He just enters the temple, one step, two steps, just two steps, and third, faint. And then there is this description of how the pure devotee, this we can read in Nectar of Devotion, which is the translation of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Ocean, Bhakti means devotion. Rasa means the nectar of Bhakti. Bhakti Rasa, sorry. That's why Bhakti Rasa is Krishna consciousness. So Bhakti Rasa, and then Amrita. Amrita means nectar. Nectar of love of Krishna. Sindhu, it's an ocean. Ocean of love of Krishna. Nectar of love. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu definitely is holding that thing, love in his heart, and he uses the external consciousness, goes to Samadhi on Krishna. And here, Sarva Bhattacharya, when he is lying on the temple hall, and generally, people may just sometimes just pay obeisance and hold on there, and it's a crowded place. Like Tirupati is a crowded. Jagannath Puri is also very crowded. Sometimes lakhs of people visit every day. Correct? It's a very crowded place. Many crowded place. But not crowd like Tirupati. But crowd is there. So now he is blocking the darshan of the public. And and this is 500 years ago. People are more religious. Whatever it is. He is blocking the darshan, is lying there. And the guard wanted to beat him. You get it? So Sarva Bhattacharya happened to be there in the temple. He is like an important personality in Jagannath temple. I think he is the head of the temple, something like that. He is the Rajaguru also at the time of the king. He is a big personality. He happened to be in the temple, Jagannath temple. And he stops the guard from interfering with it. So things are going on. But now the time came for offering. At Jagannath Puri, 56 times they offer. 56 times. Offerings are going on, 56 times, many times. And offerings are like, they bring in pots, earthen pots, they cook in earthen pots, old style. And they cook in earthen pots and they bring, so much rice, dal, they bring tons of that and, they bring it there. And, he's lying and it's an obstruction, disturbing everything. Now something has to be done. So Sarva Bhattacharya takes the help of the watchman and some of his disciples and he picks him up and brings him to his home and he keeps it in a, nice room. Let's say a sanctified room. And now he starts observing. And then he sees the symptoms. Symptoms of completely no movement, when you're breathing, our chest goes, stomach goes inside. Just can't see the symptoms. But then, it frightened me. And then he put a cloth near his nose. So you could understand this is facial. And therefore then the description goes, it's beyond me, the description goes about that stage of consciousness. They have given a word for it. These are all there in Nectar of Devotion. You can read it right. Sudipta, Satvika. But to read Nectar of Devotion, you read. Read Nectar of Devotion is all those monks because we are not even experiencing the spell of it. We are so far away. Different stages of consciousness as you go advance in Krishna consciousness. What all we feel. Anyway, this is Sudipta, Satvika and Prabhupada has from Nectar of Devotion given the description. And then that's enough for us. And then Sarva Bhattacharya, after that, you could understand, he is in a highly advanced level of Krishna consciousness. It's surprised somebody can be in that situation. We hear about all these things. Even though he was an impersonalist, he knew about all these things. It's a little surprising. You will understand after some time. Sarva Bhattacharya is an impersonalist, he is not a personalist. But he is aware. Because he also had a lot of discussion with Ramananda Rai. He was quite open. He had a discussion. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also was open to hear. Even though he's from a Shankara school, he's a Shankaracharya disciple. Later Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to become a Vaishnava. And there is a big debate at that time. So now what happens is that, but you see he's doing devotion service. Because unless you do devotion service, you never get Krishna consciousness. He's serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You see, many times he's done it. And then, he brought him to the house that itself is a service. Because unless he's Sarva Vaishnava, Krishna will not be revealed. He never become a Vaishnava unless he's Sarva Vaishnava. And he's offering service to Lord himself directly. And then next what happens is that Nityananda Prabhu and the team has come, Nityananda Prabhu, Mukunda have come. And Gopinath Acharya, there is a relationship, Gopinath Acharya somehow related, is a relative of Sarva Bhattacharya. And he also comes to the temple, and that time Nityananda Prabhu and others come, and they are not entered the temple, they are in the vicinity temple compound. At the time they asked about Lord Chaitanya, has he already come? So people said, one sannyasi came and he fainted. And he has been taken to the house of Sarva Bhattacharya. They were just figuring out now what to do, where to go, where is his house. Gopinath Acharya comes there, and he says that, he is very happy to see them, and he is a devotee of Lord Chaitanya. And he is a close relative of Sarva Bhattacharya. In fact, they will debate first about Lord Chaitanya before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sarva Bhattacharya have a debate. And Gopinath Acharya, when he sees these people, he is very happy and he offers the respect to Nityananda Prabhu. And he says, come, we will go to the house of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So they all, house of Sarva Bhattacharya. So they all go to that house and they start to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they're conscious. But then, Sarva Bhattacharya said, that's fine, he's alive here, he's here, don't worry now. Go take darshan of the Lord and come down. So they all go to Jagannatha temple and they take darshan. And again Nityananda Prabhu also, he's also taken, he's Balaram in the role of a devotee. He's also about to faint, but he's lucky, the devotees are around him. So they steady him. And then the Pujari gives a garland of Jagannatha to Nityananda Prabhu. So he's happy to receive him. And they are very happy to receive Lord's Prasadam. And then they come back to the house of Bhattacharya. And now what they do? They loudly start Harinam. That they knew that's the way to wake up Chidanabu out of Samadhi. And they start heavy Harinam. And around at noon, Chaitanya comes out of in a prakata, in an external consciousness. And the devotees are very happy. And he loudly chants, Hari, Hari, Bol. And Sarva Bhattacharya takes the dust of his set. Later now, Sarva Bhattacharya becomes a devotee. It's the second chapter. So anyway, to take home from this certain things, number one is that very enthusiastically, seriously, we should pursue Krishna consciousness. Because one day, we also want to taste from this. And it is said in the, what is said, Chaitanya Hahanta Hanta Vishvakshanama Sadhu, because why? If you do sense gratification, this all will go away. Correct? We should have full faith, pursue Krishna consciousness, very powerful. Okay? Somebody may say, I am so fallen, it doesn't work on me. No. More than you follow, more than that Krishna is merciful. Take sincerely shelter of the holy name. Sincerely take shelter of this wonderful literatures that we have. And as we get purified, gradually, it's not in a day. If you wonder sometimes what happened in a year of this, I told you many times when I joined the temple, humble example. I used to feel, if I faint, it will be so nice. There was 30, 40 devotees at that full time, not many. And I used to feel when I'm chanting or kirtan, if I can faint, it will be so nice. Everything, great devotee. This kind of ideas used to come. But we understand it's all crazy thing. How devotees Prabhupada is saying they try to suppress. Even if symptoms come to suppress. But at certain stage it's difficult to suppress. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You cannot hold it, when Ashtavikara together come, you turn, all right. And so true. But how devotees actually tried. Majenda Puri, when he came to, when he was there, when Didi stole the pot of sweet rice for him, he ran away from the place. He didn't publicly worship him next day. So similarly, a devotee actually, that's the life of a great devotees. They want always to remain humble and they never want to, Prabhupada should say, never be self-advertising. Be sincere worker. We like to be recognized. See how much I have done. Sincere. Prabhupada says what we need. Silent worker. That is what we need in this world. Silent worker. Many times Prabhupada is writing temple presidents. This boy has come in and working you. He's a nice silent worker. Nice boy. I used to appreciate that. So even Guru Krishna, everybody is being very sincerely keep serving. Without advertising ourselves. Wanting recognition, wanting to be some kind of to be noticed. Now we are small, it's easy. When you're big, that becomes very difficult. In a society, the tendency is there for recognition. Correct? Just like you're in a class in a college, you land up in a college, you're suddenly in a class, suddenly you want to be noticed among all of them. That tendency is there, like to be noticed. Devotee means it's simple, silent. Just keep serving the Lord and sincerely serving the Lord. And actually, Krishna is very pleased with that. And Krishna gives him all protection. First thing is the conscience is protected from the harassment of mind. That is the first thing. Because Krishna, that's an example of Gundicha temple, also same lesson comes out. There was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gundicha is a place. He went to Gundicha also. Gundicha is a place where Jagannatha deity go after the Rath Yatra. The deity goes from the main temple to Gundicha. You have also seen, and you are going to see.
And all also.
You have seen Gundicha. So what even now the devotees do that seva. They will do this. Radharani Maharaj's group, they do that. They all go and nicely clean the Gundicha temple. Many devotees do that seva before the Jagannatha comes. So the Bhaksana Prabhupada gives that example that the point is this, that our heart has to be cleaned before the Lord comes. It's a symbolic also. When he cleaned the temple of Gundicha very thoroughly, and first they threw all the stones out, then they broomed the place. It's like today our room was clean. Partially, still not the thing. So what happens when you clean the temple? It is like you are making him ready for the Gundicha is clean for the Lord to come. Jagannatha comes. Similarly, we want Lord is already there, but we want him to manifest his presence in our heart. Manifest. Imagine how beautiful Krishna presence is manifest. Whole Krishna consciousness is manifest. To the different degree, but it's fully manifest. How much stages are there? We don't even know what it is now. Correct? It's so far away. So the point is that heart has to be kept very clean. Otherwise, why will Krishna manifest his presence? Just like you invite somebody to a respected person to your place. What do you do first? You clean the place. Some house we are in a function, we are inviting some guest. What do? Rub the place, we clean the place. True? Isn't it? We do that or not? Similarly, you are inviting the Supreme Lord to manifest his presence in your heart, or in other ways, simple ways, inviting him to sit in your heart, to clean this heart. You can't have kachara in the heart and expect Lord to manifest his presence. Therefore, hanta vishvakshana, unfortunately. Now, why will Lord manifest his presence? Okay? So we should be very serious. Pray to Krishna, let the purification go on. Let the purification go on. Sincerely take shelter. We have no other process. Many times devotees say, Prabhupada, I have this question. Prabhupada said, I have nothing new to teach you. I have given you the 5 things. Nothing new to teach you. What are the 5 things? Chant Hare Krishna mantra and follow the 4 different principles. Prabhupada used to say, sometimes joke, these are the 5 commandments I have given you. In the way, because they are all from Christian world. This 5 are followed. Definitely, gradually advancement will happen. धीरे धीरे होता है ना वो, और something is not moving, you push, start finally moving. A spiritual life will start moving. Prabhupada ki, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki.